Hey guys! What am I doing with my skates when I leave the ice? That's a question I received a few times. So how do I maintain them? How do I clean them? How do I take care of them? And this is what we are doing today. So what I'm doing with my skates when I leave the ice is fairly simple. At first I open them up. This means I remove this very special knot you can see right here, and that's it. It's open up. By the way, if you want to see how I do this knot and how I lace my skates, then you can check out the video in the info button right now, or probably later after you've watched this video. You can see I open them so that the tongue can go open very wide. Here, this special knot prevents the laces from slipping through those holes, so yeah, they stay perfect. So at the moment you relace them, you just have to pull here and you don't have to put this thing inside at first. That's it, skate is off. Other side, removing the special knots, open them up. Knots prevent the laces from slipping, and so you can very easy unlace them. That's it. By the way, I wouldn't recommend you to put too much pressure this part of the skate to put them off. So I'm inside the skate and I want to pull it off. I give the pressure here on the side, way more stable. Then after I got the skate off, I remove the snow with my fingernail like this. It's the most snow. Then I have my towel, clean it with the towel, go through the holes, then pulling the snow off. I don't want to have the snow in my skate guards or in my bag. Give it a final clean, and then as fast as I can, if I can find it, put the blade into the skate guard, that I don't rip my hand, don't rip myself, that the blade is not ripping through my bag or the blade gets damaged. And what I also do is that I remove the insole right on the ice rink, because it's very moist inside the skate, at least with my sweaty feet. And with this, I don't have to grab inside the skate when I'm at home, because this is a little bit disgusting. By the way, between the insole, so in this area here on the side, and the skate, there's nearly every skate some moisture left. And if you remove the insole and let the skate open like this moisture can come out and the skate will be way less smelly than normally. Highly recommended. Also highly recommended this custom insole, just a perfect insole for me, makes the whole skate, the fit, way more comfortable. Just perfect, highly recommended, link below. And that's basically everything I do at the ice rink. At home I will do some extra maintaining, but that's what I will show you when I'm at home. See you there. Alright guys, here I am back at home at the place where I store my skates in the summer and in the winter. This place is chosen wisely, to be honest, because this is the middle of my flat. So this is my kitchen, this is my living room, the light is coming from the bathroom, this is in the closet. So yeah, the doors are normally opened, now they are closed because I didn't want to clean my rooms. Anyway, this spot is perfect because if you store them in a closed room, for example in the bathroom, what we for example did in Falun in 2016, and just imagine a room where the air is not changing. In here the air is constantly changing, so they get dry quick, and the smell that skates sometimes have is not staying at the same place because you're walking here and the air is changing and everything. So what am I doing when I come home? At first I get rid of this pullover because it's very hot in here. And I got the microphone on the pullover. That was not clever. Give me a second. Perfect. So what I do first is to put out the skates, open them up, remove the insole, as I told you at the ice, remove the skate guard, place it here, stand the skate on the skate guard. So everything can breathe, everything can get dry. Same thing, the second skate. And this is how I actually store them. If I store them for longer than 2 or 3 days, so when they are dry, then I put the insole back in and lace them up. Not too tight, not too loose, just that they keep their shape. But right after skating, it's more important to get rid of the moist, which makes the smell that the skates get from time to time. And to get against the smell, it's not that hard with this skate at the moment, because I'm not skating every day at the moment, so it can get dry every time. But if I'm skating heavily, or if I'm traveling with the skate and skating every day and get back in the moist in the next day, then the smell is getting pretty strong. And for that I have this thing here. It's linked below. It's something for sports shoes that you put in, press, and as you can hear, this is like a deodorant just for skates. And this totally kills the smell, and even my very old skates that were very smelly, the smell was gone for at least a week if I used this just a short amount. As I said, link below, highly recommended. And as I said, this is the perfect spot for me because the air is changing and it's also a dark spot, so my outside windows are in this room, so they're not in the sun. Skates don't like sun for too long. I also would never recommend you to put it on a heating, because on a heating those plastic materials might change their fit. So a dry, a dark, a protected spot where the air is changing, this is the perfect spot to store your skates. There are also those air ventilation or air changing systems for skiing boots. You can also use them for ice skates. A friend of mine, Timo, built it on its own. I will link you such a system or a similar system below, where there's air blown from the outside into the skate, so the air is changing fast and the skate always dries overnight. I can recommend it. It was absolutely practical, but for me, I wouldn't use it that often, so I still don't have one. This spot is fine for me. If you want to get such a air changing system, go for it. And also, if you want to avoid moist and smell and everything, I wouldn't use the skate socks for too often. I don't change them after every skating, but if they are smelly, it's actually fine. Don't have to exchange them yet, but it's pretty obvious that they will put them on a coat hanger to make them dry, to be ready for the next skating session. And the same with my towel and my gloves and my hat. Then there were other questions in the comments about what I do with them to really clean them up, or do I polish them or anything. And actually, you can't polish them. It's you won't make them more beautiful. If this surface is scratched, then it's scratched. But what I do for summer preparation is that with a vacuum cleaner, those on the socks, they are rubbing, and then you have those small pieces of whatever, and they sometimes get stuck in the skate, and I remove them once a year with a brush and then with a vacuum cleaner. And over the summer, as I said, when they are dry, I lace them up, as I said, not too tight, but that they keep their shape. And when they are dry, I'll put them in their bag and store them in the bag during the summer at this place as well, the whole summer. That's basically all I can tell you about maintaining skates and making skates last longer, smell better, and work better, and just feel better on your foot. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss anything in the future. Feel free to follow me on Instagram, check out my merch. That's it for today, guys. See ya.